Hey, what's up, YouTube? I want to do a review on this knife today because I actually just sold it, and as soon as I'm done with the review, I'm going to be packaging it up, cleaning it up, and sending it out. So I wanted to make sure I was able to do a review on it before I sent it out. It's not because I don't like this knife. It was just another knife I wanted to get. It's actually one of my favorite Benchmade knives. But before I start, I want to apologize for the camera. I'm just holding it. I don't have a tripod right now. After this video, hopefully, I'll be able to have all, my tripod situation figured out and have better videos. I'm doing this one outside just because I like the lighting. I think the videos look nicer outside. It is kind of windy today, so I apologize for that. But anyway, we can go ahead and get started. This is the Benchmade Nakamura design of the 484, and this is the box it comes in. Let's see. When you get a Benchmade, you normally get a little baggie to keep it in, and a little bit of paperwork and stuff about the axis lock. Set all that off to the side. So here's the knife. I'm going to start out with just some basic specs on it, I guess. The blade length is just over 3 inches. It's about 3 1/8 or so drop point. The blade material is M390. The handle length is 3.95, almost 4 inches, and the overall length is 7 inches. The weight is about 3.5 ounces, 3.52 ounces. It's got G10 handles and non-skeletonized stainless steel liners. The pocket clip is reversible left or right, but only tip up. There's no holes for you to do tip down. It is the axis lock like most Benchmades. Very nice. And it has these dual thumb studs. So I'll give you a close up here if I can get my camera right. It's got these really nice G10 scales that I love. They're milled out, and they got these grooves in them. They're really nice. It's really smooth. This is smooth G10. It gives you some grip with those ridges, but the G10 itself is smooth. It's almost kind of like carbon fiber. It's not real grippy like, a lot of Spydercos and stuff like that are. It's got these grooves, finger grooves built into it, the handle. And me personally, I love them. They fit my hand perfect. I can get each finger to land in each groove, and it's great. I have medium hands, I guess. I wear a medium-sized glove. So if you have a small hand or medium-sized hand, I think it would fit good. I got a little bit hanging off back right there. I guess if you had really large hands maybe it wouldn't fit that good, but it fits my hand really good. Let's see what else. Let's check out this blade and see if I can get a close-up on the blade. Focus. Sorry, guys. Only my camera focus is pretty good. Anyway, you can see this Benchmade logo right here. It says it's a satin finish, but it looks more like a stonewash finish to me. If I can get this to focus, you can kind of see it looks to me like it has a light stonewash. Then it's got that nice little swedge at the top coming down. You can see it says 484 underneath the blade there. Other side, M390. There's the Nakamura logo. Yeah, now you kind of see that stonewash I was talking about now. It's like a light stonewash. But that swedge is awesome. and the top of the spine, you can see where the swedge is right there. It's real smooth all the way on the top, on the sides. I really like the thumb studs on this knife. It's super easy to open, and they stick down a little further than the knife. I don't know if you can see that. Well, maybe not too far. They stick out a little further than most thumb studs, and I've heard people say that it gets stuck on their pants and stuff when they take it out of their pocket. That hasn't really been a problem for me. I mean, every once in a while it might stick just a little bit as you pull it out, but I don't really have that big of a problem with it. The axis lock, like most Benchmades, is super smooth. It's ridiculous smooth. Out of the Benchmades I've had, this one's probably the smoothest. You can flick it out, close it, open it slow. It has pretty good lockup. In my opinion, the axis lock is one of the easiest locks to engage and disengage, but I don't know if it's the strongest lock there is, but it's a really convenient lock. And you got thumb stud on both sides, so you can left-handed people would be able to use this knife. It's ambidextrous. Let's see what else. The feel and hand of it is very comfortable. I normally had this without the pocket clip on it, and there's like no hot spots on this knife at all. You got some jimping right here. It's pretty nice. It's not too aggressive, but you do get some traction from it. Let's see, let's take a close-up of this handle. You can see the stainless steel liners in there. It's kind of dirty right now. I'm going to clean it up. Not milled down or anything, except for right there where you see the axis lock, the cutout for the axis lock. This is one of the regular Benchmade pocket clips. You got some standoffs here. Got 1, 2, 3 standoffs. And then your pivot screw. The pivot screw, it's adjustable on one side. It's smooth on the show side. I haven't taken this knife apart before, but I'm not sure if that's a fixed pivot or if it's just like free spinning. I'm not sure. We can look at the centering. I've had this for like over a year, and I've never took it apart, and the centering is right on with it. Anyway, I've always loved carrying it. I've never had any issues with it, really. Just another knife that I wanted to get. The price on this is about $190, unless you can find it used. It might be cheaper. It's kind of expensive, but you do get the M390 steel, which is nice. I never was able to get a really awesome edge on this knife. I'm not really good at sharpening though, so that's part of the problem. I was going to put it on my little fixed angle system I got, but I just tried to touch it up a little bit on the sharp maker. I didn't really get too carried away with it. They also have, let me switch hands here. They also have this knife this is the 484 model. They have this knife in the 484-1, and that one has carbon fiber scales instead of G10. And what else is different about it? The steel is like, what is it, S90V or S110V or something. It's some super steel, and I think it has like little blue accents in it, like the little ring around the pivot is blue, and the pocket clip is black, I believe. So that one's even more expensive. I'm not sure how much that one is. Definitely over $200, because this one's, like I said, is about $190. Let's see what else. Let's do some size comparisons. What's a good knife to compare this to? Set that there. Let's see what I'm carrying today. What I've been carrying for a long time is my 3-inch XM18, and these are pretty close to the same size, actually. Just a second, guys. My page is blowing away here. Alright, sorry about that. It's pretty close in size. I absolutely love this knife. I got the Apostle P edge on here. Fixed it up for me. I'm going to be doing a review on this one soon. So there's that. Let's see what else I got. What's a common knife? Here's a paramilitary. My new paramilitary. I got the bento box exclusive, and you see, like, this is a small knife. Like that's next to the paramilitary too. So it is not a big knife at all. Let's see what else I got. Here's the HK Mini Axis I did a review on a long time ago. It is a little bit bigger than that. Let's see there. They're actually, I heard they're discontinuing the entire HK line from Benchmade, so they're not going to be making these anymore. So if you want one of those, it'd probably be a good time to get one if you can find them. I'm probably going to hang on to this little guy. This is actually smoother than that. The axis lock on this is crazy. It's an awesome little knife. Let's see, here's a Kershaw Skyline. It's a common knife. Pretty close to the same size there. Here's a Delica. So it's not a big knife. It is, a little on the thicker side. You can see it compared to the Delica here. It's a little bit thicker. Definitely heavier than the Delica. I kind of like the feel of it. The feel that it's, even though it's got some weight to it, the weight on it's only 3.5 ounces. It actually feels a little bit heavier than that for some reason, because 3.5 isn't very much. I'm sorry guys, I just accidentally deleted the last half of my video I just did, and I'm gonna have to redo it. But what I was saying was, it's got some heft to it, and I like that it has a little bit of weight to it, is all I was trying to say. I'm trying to remember all that I just said that I deleted. I'm gonna get on track with these videos, guys. I apologize for this. I did the size comparisons. Oh, I was gonna try to think of some comparable knives to this, maybe close to the price range. Maybe like the Techno. I think it's about the same price. Spyderco Techno, the Spider Monkey, which I did a short video on that. I need to do an actual review on that Spider Monkey. The Benchmade 940 is pretty close to this. I think that's like 180. This is 190, so that's pretty similar. Then they got a bunch of ZTs in this price range, but I think it's pretty much worth the money, worth the 190 for this. I have a bunch of knives that I am going to be reviewing in the future, so I was going to tell you guys, if there's a certain knife you want me to review, you can comment and let me know. I'm just going to read off a list of some I'm going to do in the future, and if there's one y'all rather see sooner rather than later, just let me know. I got I'm going to list all my Spydercos that I still have to review. I got a Sage 3 with a blue G10, a Gil Bradley 1, a Techno Small Fly, which I'll show you the Small Fly. I was kind of excited about that. It's pretty cool, black G10. And the Delica that I showed you. Let me do a review on that. I think that's the Zome color. Got that for Christmas. My Hinderer XM18, and my brother actually has the large version of this, and so I'll be able to do a review on each of those and probably a size comparison. Yeah, my small Sabenza, I did a video a long time ago on my old regular Sabenza. This is the micarta inlaid one. Need to do a review on that. This is pretty much my all-time favorite. I got a ZT 0550, hard to find. I'm gonna be doing a review on that. It's an awesome knife. I got some Kershaws too. I got a few Kershaws, and I got this little, some more budget-friendly knives like this SC, was it Zancudo? Yeah, Zancudo. It's an awesome little knife. Few Victorinoxes. I got a Smith & Sons fixed blade. I'm going to do a review on that. I'm going to do a review on my knife storage box eventually. And maybe like a review on this Hinder pin I got. But anyway, if there's something that y'all would rather see first, just comment and let me know. I'll try to get that out. And like I said, I'm going to try to get my tripod out here and set up so I don't have to keep doing these videos with one hand. And if you like the video outside, let me know. I'll keep doing them outside. I prefer to do it outside. If you think it looks better, you can let me know. Alright, y'all have a good one.